Hello, my name is AJ. I'm your Hypoxix coach for today, and we have level 5.3 chair teaser. This is a level 5 movement, very advanced, the most advanced of the teaser, the chair teaser, and a level 3 breathography, meaning we're adding in our 4-beat breath retentions at the conclusion of each of our engaged exhales, and we're loosening our ab ribbon on the soft shish and loud shish of our engaged exhale and keeping it loose on each of those 4-beat breath retentions. That's in order to strengthen the stamina of our deep abdominals that we activate in our engaged exhale, and then we hold them there. It's like doing a plank for those deep core muscles as we keep our ab ribbon loose around the waist. And if you can't feel the difference between tightening and loosening the ab ribbon, you may just need to loosen it a tiny bit. And a lot of these isolated core exercises, loosening a tiny bit so you can get that tactile feedback is important, just because of the natural increase in size of the abdominal muscles when we contract them, and then the skin folds and our just natural subcutaneous fat that exists around our waist. We all have it. Also, we're improving our relationship to stress in our exercise session by increasing our ability to tolerate carbon dioxide with those longer breath retentions, and also the ability to handle stress outside the exercise session. It's transferable, translatable, it's amazing. How amazingly efficient. So there's your pep talk. Let's get into it. If you're working with a Hypoxix coach and they've suggested a variation on this exercise, make sure to follow that, because that's there to optimize your program. Otherwise, perfect starting place. Let's begin. Let's put the ball in between the inner thighs. The knees are shooting right over the third toe here. Now, the ball is not only there to increase engagement of those inner thighs and the deep core, but also serves as tactile feedback. If the ball starts moving around when you're doing the exercise, it shouldn't, then you know you've lost your pelvic stability, and you want to check back in with your body and see what you could possibly optimize to make sure that that's not happening. You know, if you can't control it, then just go back to level 1, 2, 3, or 4. They're all great exercises, and they just reduce the load on the abdominals so that you can control it better. Now, this is as much a posture exercise as it is a core exercise. So interlace the fingers, pull them apart. So if the fingers are slippery, they pull apart like that, and then put your hands behind your head here. Hypoxix head stance is pushing your head back into your hands and also lifting your head up off of your spine. You're heightening your spine as you go through this exercise, and you're going to find a far point to stare at. So the visual system has always worked, so we can change the shape of our eyeballs, strengthen the muscles of our eyes, nervous system, cognition. It's important. So find that far point. Maybe it's out a window, maybe you're outside and you're staring at a mountain. Just find it, get specific with it, stare at it, and then pull your head back away from it as you go through your exercise, where you add in those 4-beat breath retentions today. Now, we want to find our neutral spine. Make sure you're equally weighted between the 2 points of your sit bones. And find your neutral. Make sure you're not too far forward on your pubic bone. Make sure you're not too far back on your tailbone. You're about halfway between the two, finding that place on your sit bones and then heightening your spine. And when you lean back, you can deduce whether you're in a neutral. When you extend the legs today, very advanced exercise, you want to make sure that you're feeling a combination of the abdominals and your hip flexors do work here, but not low back. If you only feel hip flexors and low back, too much load is being placed on the abs, and especially when you add in that engaged exhale, if you aren't able to feel your abdominals working in this exercise and you only feel here and here, then again, you want to reduce the resistance of the exercise or really focus on that engaged exhale to see if you can center yourself and get those abs in there. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's push our head back. Head stance, find your point. Let's lift up here. We straighten the legs on the engaged exhale and the breath retention, bringing them back in on the inhale. Posture, zip up, inhale. Hiss, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. And blow. Loosen the ribbon. You're holding 4. Loose ribbon 3, 2. Heighten the spine 1. And inhale. Inhale. Loosen the ribbon. You're holding 4. Loose ribbon 3, 2, 1. Inhale, inhale. Loosen the ribbon. You're holding 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're finished. Really nice work.